All right, Panda. All right, all right. So for this run through, the only DLC I'm running is the Straw Harvest. And then I have all of the Giants mods, like the official Giants ones. Just because why not? Never know when we'll need them. But I got the additional field info, a couple cedars. I had the auto load pallets. I don't know if I'll. I hate dealing with pallets. I hate using a forklift. So I'll either use the auto load or I'll use super strength to load them. But we got. Oh, I didn't turn this on. That's why I didn't do anything earlier. Hopefully, this should adjust the cost of the plots, make them a little harder to get. I agree, KJ. But I got some texture mods, some cheaper tractors, the hand tools mod, my trusty truck that I'm going to start with, the lumberjack mod, a couple sheds. Oh, the no credit mod that prevents me from getting loans. Some of these mods were on, like the Paint and Terraform Anywhere I had on to get stuff set up. Easy development controls I had on to get stuff set up. But we're playing on a map called Rustic Roots. It's kind of like No Man's Land inspired. But I mean, there's nothing really huge. I may end up adding some animal mods, but I know at least to start, I'm not going to be ready for any animals for a while, but I may look into that later. I'm not exactly sure what this Town Productions does, but I did see it and put it in. I don't know what if we'll do anything with it, but so we are starting with we have a trailer on about a half acre of land with our truck and a chainsaw. And that's where we'll load in here. So I got my trailer. My land does meet up right with the edge of the little. There's a little town in this map. So my land butts up right to the town. I figured at first that'll help keep stuff moving quicker. But my land goes from the road here to my trailer to this tree line. So it is a very small plot of land. So it's definitely not a whole lot to start with. So to get started, we will probably take down one or two of these trees. Buy some equipment to get started. I got the speed on half time right now, just because I wanted to kind of show off the map a little bit before we start. So like I said, there's a little town right here. We got charging station. Thought there was gas here, but maybe not. But there's a lime purchasing station, a farmer's market, a dairy, the animal dealer, a manure spot. We got the vehicle shop, a warehouse. And then there are a few fields already in the map. But I don't plan on doing anything with those lands. I almost went through and completely took them out, but I left them in. There's a sawmill at one part of the map, and then we also have a biogas plant. And most of these tiles are big rectangles you can buy, except for the one that along this road here. There's a couple plots. They're all pretty tiny. They are fairly cheap, but they're all like a half acre or half hectare. So that's where I decided to start with mine. So I'll probably mow it, and then hopefully I have enough I can get the hand plow. Spawn a zombie and farm sim. Sorry, this isn't Minecraft. This guy becomes a Minecraft main, and now he just wants zombies everywhere. So, my plan is I'll start here once I get some extra money. I might buy the next plot up. Or even buy this spot behind here. Well, I'll probably wait to buy this until I get a couple of these spots bought. Man was crying about a creeper for 15 minutes last night. He was a little worried. Panda, were you in there when he realized that you could make your own coal? It was quite funny to see his reaction there. This is on this map. If you start with a farm, this is the one. This is the plot you start at. And I thought that there was some structures over here, but maybe there's not. Oh no, this is just where all the tractors and stuff that you start the map with were setting. And there is this bag of seeds that is sitting here. I probably won't touch it. But let's go ahead, turn the speed up. We're playing on a hard difficulty. For now, I'll do 1 day per month until I get more to do. And then we can bump it up. But we're playing with crop destruction on, periodic plowing on, field stones, pretty much everything on, except for the disaster destruction. I probably will turn on precision farming a little bit farther into it. But let's go ahead and get started and get one of these big old trees knocked down. And start getting it sold. Sorry about that. One of my kids just walked in. Alright, so for the super strength, I'm not going to use it for most of the time, like, unless I really kind of need it. Alright, so I'm going to try to keep a lot of it pretty realistic. Oh, that sucks that that just disappeared. I hate that it doesn't get rid of all of the branches when you trim it. And is there a way for me to put my flashlight on a different keybind? You play with mouse and keyboard or controller, never mind. There's a mod that does what? Removes the limbs? Ooh, the headlamp. Okay, I saw that, and I almost got it. The headlamp mod, so I may try to look back into that. This really sucks that this grass is so tall. I actually had to go in before I started and adjust this grass because when I was doing the testing, oh man, I'm not cutting this very well. The grass that originally starts on this plot of land isn't tall enough to mow. So I did a little landscaping editing before starting because I kind of felt like I needed to do that to start. So I made the grass taller. What song is this? I don't think I've ever heard this song. Oh, is this the new? Is this their new song you were talking about? Sunshine? Yeah, the bed of the truck is kind of broke. It won't actually go up to the butt of it. But I liked that truck and I liked the paint design that you can put on it, so I didn't want to replace it. Where's my tree at? There it is. Yeah, like that's as close as it'll get to the cab of the truck. It's not a Ford, it's a Lizard. So maybe don't talk shit, okay? Ain't nothing wrong with Lizard trucks. It's a Lizard F100, not a Ford. Completely different. Oh, I didn't know that's what this song was called, but I appreciate you playing this. Everybody, this is Zach's official theme song. It plays every time when he starts stream. I mean, it's a good song. It's definitely catchy. Did I just lose a tree? No, we're good. Go ahead and do a little strap in. No, not strap-ons. Just straps. How much more of this do I got? Where's it? I keep losing track of this tree. What is up, Waldo? Yep, that's what I meant to say. How was work today, buddy, old pal? How many pizzas did you make? Hmm. Oh, yeah, that's right. You got a lot of house things to do. You get an offer yet? Or you accept the offer yet? Did we put the pressure on him? What if you like offer them like a pizza a week for 6 months? Would that sweeten the deal for him? Could you? Get him to accept your terms and you give him a pizza a week? So who's sitting at home singing this song? That right there's the main reason I wanted the lumberjack mod, is to remove the stumps. I'm sure there's another mod that does it, but I hate dealing with the stumps. Let's see, where can this guy go? All right. Good first load. Any predictions on how much we may make off this? I know you can use a stump grinder, but first off, I don't have a tractor. I hope I make a little more than a couple hundred. Ideally, I want to make at least 500 to 700, so I can get the mower, the tedder, and the baler. That guy's wearing my clothes. All right, here we go. Oh, wow. $2,100. That is awesome. Yeah, maybe that is my cousin. I mean, it makes sense because the land was given to me by grandpa. I mean, it is hard economy, but that was one of the good trees. I think. I don't know. All right, let's go see how much this is gonna cost. All right, so to start with, we want the push mower. As much as I want to change the color of it, I think we should kind of save the money. All right, then let's get the tedder so we can turn it straight to hay. Because hay does sell for a little bit more. We need the baler. We still have a good amount of money, so maybe I'll just go ahead and get the other equipment. hand plow. Stone picker. The hand seeder. All right, and we'll say we're good for with that for now. Look at this. I don't even need super strength to pick up my mower. Let's take the mower and the tedder with us. Okay, we can't strap those in. Good thing we're right by home. So yeah, before I started, I did some landscaping and I made this driveway. Well, put the trailer down and made this driveway here. It was just an empty plot. All right. I really hate that it still works like a tractor though. Let's get this yard mowed. How many bales of hay do you think we're gonna get out of this? $50 to $75 bales. I doubt it's that much. I mean, that'd be awesome. This is a pretty small plot of grass. I mean, like, will the game allow it? Yes. Am I physically able to draw it? Probably not. I suck at drawing. Plus, I need to try to get done. I need to try to get as much done as I can because I switched it. I don't know if the 1 day per month is going to take effect this month or if it'll kick in next month. That was a weird little mix that it did to go from one song to the next. But I get that art cannot be rushed, but if I want to plant what I need to plant, I have to get this cut, tedded, baled, and then plow a field in, pick up all the stones, and then plant whatever I'm going to plant. And I think I may need to get that done by the end of the day, which I don't know if that's possible. Yes, priorities, exactly. Money making is the priority. We have under $1,000 to our name. KJ, you may be close because these bales that the hand baler will make will be pretty small. So maybe it will be quite a bit. And hopefully I can just fit them all on the bed of the truck. It'll be like my billboard. But I can't just leave it there. No. All right, I guess you're technically right. I could leave it there. I feel like I'm missing spots in this mow, but I also feel like I don't care. I guess I am getting it all. So Panda, with the issues that I was having yesterday with my stupid phone, I wasn't really able to see too much of your start of your playthrough. What all did you get done on your map? How much progress did you make? You got a lawn mowed? Yeah, I mean that. You how big was it? I mean, I assume you probably started on a bigger plot than what I have here. It is quite a adventure. You feel if you haven't drawn a dick yet, you have never seen Mythic Quest. I can't even tell you what Mythic Quest is. I know I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is. Got a couple trees caught. Oh, lawn mowed. Yeah, that's probably the biggest downside of doing the hand tools is you can do it for so long and feel like you got nothing accomplished. But all this dick talk is making me think about that scene in Superbad where Jonah Hill's character as a kid just would just draw dicks. They literally made me stop eating foods that were shaped like dicks. Do you know what foods are shaped like dicks? The best kind. Sometimes, sometimes you do. Quite often, somebody else has to. Or they should. That is a great insult, too, to tell somebody. We are making some good progress here. I started to look for some mods that give you like those that have a bunch of those buildable buildings where you have to supply it with the wood and whatnot for it to actually go up. But I was having problems finding any good ones. Because ideally, I kind of want to make that as part of the challenge where when I upgrade from the trailer, I have to build a house. And then I need to build my own sheds. I'll look for a zombie mod just for you, Z. Sunshine played some T Swift, who's surprised. But I think though I do have at least one Taylor Swift song in this playlist. Was that a sexual euphemism there? Did I hear that right? Is this whole song a sexual euphemism? Is euphemism even the right word? This whole song is about sex, isn't it? Alright, so the mowing is done. Alright, let's get all this headered. It runs funny. So should I go back before I go to bale this up and buy a windrower? Like, I'm not sure how helpful it'll actually be because the distance or the working width is still pretty small. Like, I think the working width of the windrower is only like 2.4 meters. Yes, luckily I can tell what I've tethered and what I haven't. I mean, I am broke, but that windrower will only cost like $200. But you're right, I am broke. Why would I buy something that's not really needed? That's not gonna that's not gonna get me any extra money. The only reason I bought this tedder is because turning it into hay actually does get me extra money. Though, is it enough money to cover the cost of the tedder? I don't know. Checkpoint, thanks for playing the chipmunks in here. Yeah, I mean, I think the windrower is only like it's not even a meter wider than the Cheddar is, so it's not going to combine it into too many less rows. But and windrowing it would almost double the amount of passes I'd have to go through. So I think I'm going to skip that. No, you're good. We'll play it out. I thought you were requesting Halo by Beyonce for a second. I know how much you love Queen Bee. Better than Queen Bee, are you sure? Checkpoint, what you guys end up doing with your roof? Do you have to have somebody come out and repair it, or are you able to do something to fix it yourself? Yeah, that's how you do it. Gorilla tape and Flex Seal. My old my condo that I had, we had those windows in the basement that you like pull a little latch and then they kind of fold in to open. And they hadn't been opened in a while, and I went to open them one day, and the frame of the window got stuck. All right, I'll hold off. I'll finish my story when you come back. Can't wait till I actually have a field and I can turn on the guided rows. Keep me going straight. I'm not the best driver. So if I can get the plow, it'll be tough, but if I can get the plowing, stone picking, and seeding done today, I can plant canola. If I can't get it done today, then I'll have to plant wheat next month, I think. I don't want to turn time down. If I have to go to the next month and plant the wheat, it's not a big deal. Because honestly, from when I plant it till it's ready to harvest, I'm not going to have a whole lot to do besides fertilize and whatnot. Welcome back. How was the ad? What was it for? Was it personalized? Was it about dicks? Well, thank you, Panda. Now, Checkpoint doesn't have to sit through Shaq telling him to switch to the general. And I appreciate you, Panda. All right, one more little row. And then we can go pick up the baler. Oh yeah, so I was telling a story about my experience with Flex Seal. So I was opening the window in my basement, and the frame of the window got caught. No, it's not too metal. Pretty good. But the frame got caught, and well, one corner got caught, and so when I pulled it to open it, that one corner didn't move, but the rest of it did, and it flexed to the window, and it just shattered. Well, I didn't really have money to replace it, so I just went and got some flex tape and Flex Seal and just taped it up completely and sprayed the seal coat all on it. It worked. Oh, I can't pick this up. Alright, I guess we're running it home then. Don't make fun of how my guy runs. He turns funny. Holy cow, this song is long, isn't it? 8.5 minutes. Alright, unfold it. Do I have to turn it on or is it? No, we're good. Here we go. We pooped out our first bale. You once cut your boat in half the long way by accident. Oh, you did that? Completely by yourself? You did that? You didn't just see it on a commercial? Next, you're going to tell me that you cut a hole in the bottom of it and just replaced it with a screen door. You're silly, Waldo. Waldo doesn't even know what commercials are. Waldo, I got it. When KJ's in town, we should make a commercial for the restaurant. What do you say? Oh, missed some hay. But if we do it, I'm going to need a green room. I'm going to need a bunch of M&Ms, but they need to be separated by color. Can you make that happen? And then, wait, I also need equal cases of Jack Daniels and Pedialyte. Please and thank you. Can you meet my demands, Waldo? You only have the single M's, not the duo. Well, I don't know if this is gonna work out. That's a good point. They are expensive. There is bale number 8. I completely missed bale number 6 and 7. This baling's actually going pretty quick. Kind of glad I didn't get the windrower. Weird though, this machine just randomly misses stuff. Nine days, that's nothing. Is this song about you, Checkpoint? This is not my theme song, but we we can act like it is, just for you. Stop missing stuff. Wonder how big these bales are, like, um, the capacity wise or whatever. You know, if I would have windrowed, I probably wouldn't be having the issues I'm having with it not picking stuff up. Because it's probably having issues because of the how spread out stuff is. But it is 1 o'clock. We just about have all this picked up. And instead of loading up the truck, I'll just kind of push everything to the side. Take it to sell it tomorrow so I can try to get the land plowed. And get the canola planted, I think is what it was. Let's see, so I got 18. I may end up, yeah, I should end up with about 20 bales. 20, 21. Come on, pick up all the hay. Alright, we'll make this the last pass here. Hopefully we can get it all picked up. All right, so we got 20. I just wish I could run a little faster with this. Go ahead and park this right next here. $600. That's not bad. Can't throw it very far. Just get it out of the little yard. I did miss a part mowing wise. That part looks like it got missed too, but it doesn't matter. It's all getting plowed anyways. I do gotta quit skipping leg day. Probably would be smart if I actually went to the gym. Ever. Gonna be keeping track of the number of bales that I've moved. Wait, what is wrong with my chicken legs, Sunshine? Don't be making fun of my chicken legs. I don't think that was the one you wanted. I'm lifting with my back, Waldo, not with my legs. Ghost legs. You gotta get some sun. Go outside and do some tanning. I'll skip that one. I got that one set up to skip. I assume you were looking for the Weird Al version. I think this is the last bale over here. I forgot the first lines about mowing your yard. Alright, let's get this plow over and get a field made. You sleep wonderfully, checkpoint. Don't work too hard tomorrow. I guess I can just stop right here, because I gotta... Alright, how close to the road do I want to get? Probably should start about right here. Create fields on. Guess I need to do this in third person to kind of see it a little better. Whoops. Apparently I'm not going very straight. I'll stop it right there. I might do a little landscape cleanup on the edges of the field just to make it look a little nicer.
You gotta hydrate, dude.
I apologize.
All my Hulkamaniacs gotta hydrate.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Water! Water!
Hey everybody,
I need
grab a
water,
drink.
please!
Drink up. There's so many rocks popping up here. So I wonder if I'm using hand tools, do the rocks really matter? Do rocks affect the yield? I can't remember. I guess that's what happens when you don't play a game for 9 months. Forget how it works. I mean, I'll pick them up anyways because I can sell them. And I haven't heard this song in forever. What year did this song come out? This is the early 2000s, or was this before that? Oh, it's 2:30 in the afternoon. We should be able to get the stones picked up and seeds planted by the end of the day, so we should be good. In front of me. KJ, don't make fun of my horrible singing if you happen to hear it. Because I know it's bad. There was a reason that they didn't give me a microphone when I used to play drums in a band. Yeah, not all of us can be songbirds like Raj and Panda. All right. Plowing is done. Go pick up the stone picker. I wonder how many bags of seed I'm gonna need for that field. I can't pick that up. It's a great song. All right, unfold. Where are... I guess there wasn't nearly as many stones as I thought that got brought up. They're all up here. So explain to me why after I take this tool over top, why does it look like there's more stones than there were? I don't plan on picking stones very long. Once I can get a tractor, I'll look to get a roller so I can just roll the seeds back down. I really gotta hurry though, because that sun's going down. Alright, I think I got them all. That was 27 liters of stones. Alright, now I need to buy the seeds. Let's see, I was gonna plant canola, right? Let's make sure that I'm right for that. Yep, we can plant canola. Because the way this seed mod works is apparently they all have different bags, which is weird. How many do you think I should get? 2? We'll start with 2. $25 liters of seeds. Hope that's enough. Whoop. Alright, let's get this planted before the day ends. Are you telling me that these seeds don't work with this filler? Well, that really sucks. I may have to go sell those. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that one probably needs just the regular seeds. Let's see if it'll take this one. Okay, it's only 3:30, so we should be fine. Good thing we live right next to the shop, though. Yep, that is how that works. Okay. I think I'm definitely gonna need that other bag. So that's weird.
You gotta
I mean,
hydrate,
it.
dude.
I
Thank you.
apologize.
Maniac's gotta hydrate.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Water! Water! I need water, please!
I mean, it is a seed mod, but I wonder if that mod has to use certain planters. Actually, that one bag might be enough to do this whole field. It seems to be lasting quite a bit. What the heck was that? That was an orange. Well, thanks for the orange, Waldo. Yeah, so it looks like that one bag will do this whole field. So then tomorrow I'll need to get, well, how does, if I was gonna lime, should I have done that already? Or can you do that after you plant? Though I don't know if I even have enough money to get a bag of lime. And the lime's the spreader. Well, that was a fart. Thank you, Aldo. Farting in my face. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have seed left over. The orange made you fart. You may need to see a doctor about that. Hey, we've been live almost 2 hours. I feel like I should have accomplished more than I have. But I guess on a positive note, we are getting our first crops in the ground. I just wonder how much this will profit me. I mean, I guess we did do quite a bit. Chopped down a tree, got it sold, cut up and sold. Mowed all the grass on our plot. Tedded it. Baled it up. Plowed. Did stone picking, and now we're seeding. So I guess that is quite a bit. But yeah, we're planting some canola. The only thing I can plant right now, but I wanted to get something in the ground. Waldo, can you remember? Can I put, if I was going to put lime down, can I do that the following month after I plant? Or does it need to be done like immediately? Yeah, it says need lime, need rolling. I mean, I don't have a roller. I need fertilizer. So we'll give it a shot. We'll try it tomorrow. Let's get rid of these stupid seeds that I can't do anything with. And let's load up with our bales of hay. And try to get them sold. You think I should try to lime it now? And then sell the hay tomorrow? This is a great song. All right, let's see how much. How much for? Where is it? Fertilizer spreader. This can do lime and fertilizer. All right, we'll get that. Now we need consumables. Can I buy a? I cannot buy a small bag of lime. Oh, hopefully. All right, here's the question. Do I do the lime and hope I get enough? Well, I guess if I need more money for fertilizer, I can always cut down another tree. There we go. Yeah. No, I don't want to do a lot of cutting down trees just to cut them down to get some money. Like if I'm cutting down trees, I want to do it because I want the land to use for something else. Just because I feel like with this game, I mean, you can do so much and be successful with just logging. So I feel like I'd rather not do that unless I need to. So once I get this field limed and fertilized and I'm just waiting for it to grow, I'll probably just sleep a couple months. All right. Apparently this only lays down directly underneath of it. So I'm probably gonna need that whole entire bag. I mean, you're not wrong. In real life, anytime you cut down a tree, it does cost you money. Maybe that's just because you don't know who to sell it to, Waldo. Yeah. And we're in an ad break. That's true. If you don't pay attention and you cut down the tree and it lands on someone's house, that is not a good thing. And I am out. I don't know why I'm driving over there in my truck when I have hay in the back. Yeah, I probably should have done that, Waldo. This guy, I found this guy because he makes the guy that's singing here. I found him because he made funny videos that he would post on TikTok or YouTube of him making up songs to his wife. And I mean, they're hilarious songs. Shut up, Waldo. You were smart. You had stuff in your car and you wanted groceries, you just Instacart it. Oh, I missed a spot. I'm not gonna worry about the fertilizer this month because we got what, 8 months to lay down the fertilizer twice, so we'll have plenty of time to get the fertilizer down. You're right, Waldo. I'm sorry, I'm not that good at it. Maybe you'll have to do it sometime. Or show me how. Alright. So after I get done liming, I'll pick up the rest of these hay bales. I want to look through and see if I can figure out what that Town Productions mod does. Dang it. I'm gonna have to do one more row. Have a good night, KJ. Sleep well. I'll probably be getting off here shortly. So you're not gonna miss a whole lot. I gotta work early in the morning, so. For you all though, I'll watch it. Where can I find it? You say it's on Amazon Prime? You know what? I know why there's that blocked off spot here. I just thought of it. Because this truck is able to have a toolbox. As an add-on. So it's got, you can't put stuff in the spot where the toolbox would go. That totally makes sense. I don't know why I didn't think of that earlier. I figured if I wanted it, I could add it later. But I figured the truck I was starting with, just a basic truck. I mean, there was a couple other options, like a roll cage and some additional lights. But I kind of wanted it. I mean, if it wasn't for the paint job, it would look like an old beaten down truck. Which is really what I was going for, but with the paint job, it doesn't really look like that. Whoops. Let's put this up here. Alright, where can we go to sell this? I have hay. I can sell it at the farmer's market for more. Let's see. Okay, farmer's market is off to the left. Yeah, I really like the paint setup for it. Alright, I think this is where I sell. Hey, not too bad. We made like, what, around $900 for that? No. I don't know. $700-800, something like that. So I will have to cut down a tree to get some, in order to get the fertilizer. Six, seven. That's a seed. What did I do with the lime spreader? Yeah, right now we're just hiding everything in the bushes until we get something nicer. Oh, I don't know how I missed it here. I wish when there was something next to it that it would unload it into the other item if it can and not make a new one. All right, let's take a look at construction. So I do have a couple shed mods. This is one that I was gonna use first. So once I get the money, it'll, well, I could put it over here. Once I get the money for it. But let's take constructibles. Okay, so there's houses. Okay, so there is some garages and stuff that I can do with constructibles. Any of these the mods? What is this? Here you can store straw pellets and hay pellets. Use a palletizer to place the pellets into bag. Okay. I had never looked into what the straw harvest pack added. Okay, this is what the town productions is. It's like the fast food places, ice cream, restaurant, creamery factory. Okay, so we'll see. I may put some of those up, make a second farm to consider the town account. Put some of those up around town as we start doing more stuff. But I'll kind of scale it to how much. Basically, I'll scale it to how big our farm is getting, and make it like we're building the area up. But all right, let's go ahead and sleep till 6 a.m. Ooh. All right, it's kind of dark. Let's go till 7. And we do have the canola growing. But all right, we'll go ahead and end the stream there. We got a whole day done. Got quite a bit accomplished. So I appreciate everybody coming in and hanging out. I will continue this. We'll probably continue it tomorrow night. What was I supposed to play tomorrow night? I was supposed to play RimWorld. I think we might continue this tomorrow night. And then go back to RimWorld this weekend. But I appreciate y'all coming in. And have a good night, everybody.